Marvel Strike Force is handing out some of the most free-to-play power that we have ever seen. This is ridiculous, but time is indeed running out. I want you to be able to take advantage of this. I almost missed it, so I'm trying to bring it to you now so we can try to get as much out of it as we absolutely can. If we go ahead and go to the game and look and see where we've been playing, we have logged in now for 35 days. And in that short period of time, we have made it to account level 81. And in reality, we do not have to stop here. We want to see how far we can go with this, how far we can push it. What is the impetus for this decision? If we go over to our alliance, a couple of our members here, we have FD, he is at level 88, and we started about the same time. And then we have a Blue Jacket here who is level 100. He is almost at max level. Once again, we started close to the same time. And I was asking the gentleman, hey, are you spending money on this? And the answer came back, no. So really, what is the process? What's going on? So FD said that he did not spend on the account. He simply double dipped on the point milestones, the gear, and the experience points are really nice. He started hitting all the dark dimensions for tons of mega orbs and gear. So he's leveraging the gear milestone event. Then he showed us a picture and he's maxed them all out. This is ridiculous. This is something that we can strive for. This is something that is indeed doable. He said he started at gear tier 9, right? And it goes up to, in reality, it probably goes up to the end game because of our end game account. Gear tier 21 is an option as well, but here it just keeps opening up, starting, it looks like at level 9 for your gear tier 9, and proceeding all the way up. He said he went to gear tier 14, and then after that, the return on investment didn't seem as good. He took his raid teams to 12, he went into Dark Dimension, and got the resources there to keep funneling them back into the characters. And now we have a goal to shoot for gear tier 14. Perhaps the return on the investment is not as good. FD said he was doing the same thing. The legendary events is the way to go, getting the mega orbs and getting the resources in there. So we're going to simply try to do our best to copy that example. The team that we put work into this point has been the Vigilante team. And as you can see, if we look at Daredevil Modern there, level 68, that's as far as we went with the Vigilante team. We were just, bringing them up one day at a time. And again, I was sleeping on how this milestone works. So then we decided to go all in. So if we're going to go all in, which team should we be working on? We get a clue here by looking at our strike pass. So as we see, this is the strike pass that everybody is getting, right? If we look at the blog, this strike pass is one of the anniversary strike passes. So everybody is getting this. So the clue here is that we're now, right, the training wheels are off. The training wheels are off. We need to be building now like everyone else. So how should we be building? What team should we be working on? So if we go back to our roster screen here and we see again, we're on the characters tab. We have Vigilante selected, so those are the only characters we can see. But if we switch over here to the squad tab, then what you have is a list of every team that has been in the game, starting with the newest. And if we were to go all the way back to the bottom, it's going to be right all the way back to the beginning of Marvel Strike Force. Okay, so obviously, we want to stay to the front the best we can. The top team, generally speaking, is going to be the team that is coming out for money. This is the spender team. So right now, the Daring Warriors are kind of in the spender team spot. And then underneath that is the champions. And you can see we've done some work there. So that's how we got to kind of think about things. Whoever's at the very, very top is the spender team. The next team behind that is the free-to-play release team. So the champions are the free-to-play release team. They're also a raid team. So that really comes in handy with what we're trying to do. And you see, this is what we worked on. We've worked on the champions. We got them up to level 80, and we're trying to unlock Eclipse. We just simply don't have enough power right now. We don't have the star levels. I think that's the issue. They're just not strong enough to do damage, but we're going to continue to go at it. If successful, then we would start then working on the Daring Warriors. But since we only have a little bit of time left, right? If I look at the Gear Fest milestones right now, it says we only got about a day, right? We only got about a day. So hopefully this information will be able to get you. And every time, again, we go through these milestones, we get these giant chunks of experience points. So we want to start bringing teams up that we're going to use, right? We don't just want to use random characters. Teams that we're going to use is who we want to be bringing up. So if we don't have enough to get through the Daring Warriors, who should we build? I think what we're going to do is we're going to go down here and we're going to start working on the Immortal weapons. This is very out of the ordinary. Okay. I do not recommend going backwards to build teams, but this is a very special case. So in the next 24 hours, if I can push this team forward, I can get more experience points. Because right now, our goal should be to get to the end game, right? Our goal should be to get to the end game. So if we're going to work on something, we want to work on something we're going to use. I'll go ahead and work on the immortal weapons since I have most of them unlocked. I don't have the Daring Warriors unlocked, or else that would be the choice. That would be the choice. But I don't have enough of them unlocked. So we're going to go with these individuals here. The only person I'm missing is Iron Fist World War II. He's only a couple shards away, so we can get him. I'm going to try to push this team, and that's going to determine how far we get in the event. I just wish I knew about it sooner. I wasn't paying attention. I got busy. As you can clearly see, I got all this campaign energy stored up. I haven't been able to use it because I've been busy. You know, got to pay the bills, right? YouTube is not my job. Got to pay the bills. So we just haven't been able to get after it. So again, what we're going to do is we're going to be working on the immortal weapons, see how far we can go. And that'll determine the depth of our account level. Since we're fast tracking to the end of our account level, we have all the campaigns open. Okay, we have all the campaigns opened up. And these last couple here, right? So we have a blue isotope 8. We want to make sure we start farming that because that's going to let us to do stronger raids, right? That's the next difficulty of raid for us. We're blocked by ISO 8 blue. So we're going to go ahead and work on that. We also have this hard mode in the Nexus campaign. If we go all the way to the end here, this is also what we want to start doing. We want to get to the end of these hard modes because this is where they start putting our end game resources. So we got Sue Storm here from the Fantastic Four MCU, and we see a gold orb available. So there'll be nodes with gold orbs, there'll be nodes with training orbs, and these last couple nodes here on the hard modes, again, that's what we want to get to because that's where they're going to put the characters that we're going to be farming at the end game. That's where they're going to put the gear. As far as the gold and training materials, the rest of the gear we have to get in the raids. And since we're kind of fast tracking things, we might not have the power and the resources to get the stuff that we really, really want. This is very new territory for me. It's never been like this before in the game. So again, things like this, I don't have the Insidious 6, so I can't do that node. I could turn it all the way up to get that end game resources, which is what we want to do, right? We want to be able to get that crimson gear and stuff like that, but you need the named teams for that. We're not going to have all the named teams, which is fine. This is normal. This is part of what it is, but we also need to keep in mind that we're not getting everything that we need at that end game rate. We're not getting everything at that end game economy. As we push forward, the economy at the end game allows you to build 5 characters and no more. So we need to start really being selective and just working on the newest teams as they arrive. There might be more information on that. I'm always going to say, look at Big Positive Geek. I'll make sure we put a link in the description. He puts out a video every month about the economy and how many characters you can expect to build. Always pay attention to that video when he drops it. He's very meticulous about the economy, and it's really, really good information. Definitely make sure that you watch that video as he presents it each and every month. So this is my plan right now. This is what we're going to be working on. We're just going to try to see if we can push our account up farther from this 81, see how far we can get. Again, we only got 24 hours. I'm sorry we didn't get this information to you sooner, but hey, man, I got to pay the bills in real life. What do you think about the plan here? What do you think about the strategy? Is there a team that you're working on? Do you think there's another team that we should pick instead of the immortal weapons? I want to hear back from you. How's it going? Will you be taking advantage of this? And please, if you haven't seen these videos right here, please check them out. They're legit.